There are a lot of guns in Survive.io. It's hard to know which guns to keep and which ones to drop. And what do the colors even mean? We'll cover this and more in a complete guide to guns in Survive.io. Let's get down to the basics. There are 4 different types of guns in Survive.io, each of which can only use one type of ammo. Each ammo type actually has a name, but in this video we're going to address them by their colors: yellow, red, blue, and green. Yellow guns are the most common and, quite frankly, the worst. Yellow ammo is used in pistols and SMGs. All of these weapons are relatively inaccurate but can do moderately well in mid-range combat. The real strength of yellow weapons is that they are very common. It's unlikely you will run out of ammo. Otherwise, they should be ditched as soon as possible. Here's my gun hierarchy for yellow weapons. Red weapons are exclusively shotguns, and there are only 3. The M870 has the advantage of reloading individual shots, which can come in handy when constant fire is necessary. However, my personal preference is the MP220. This is an extremely powerful weapon in close range combat. Unfortunately, it can only hold 2 shots, so reload when you get a chance. The third red weapon is the incredibly powerful Saiga 12. The Saiga is a very rare weapon that's clearly more powerful than its competitors. Blue and green guns are in what I like to call the special category. There really is no way to define each group individually. The special category contains assault rifles, marksman rifles, and LMGs. The AK-47 is the most common assault rifle you will find in this class. The HK-416 is similar to the AK, but it's rarer. You can interchange them, but I believe the HK is generally better. Both are surpassed by the DP-28, a very good machine gun if you can get your hands on it. Even the DP pales in comparison to the king of all assault rifles, the SCAR H. You will probably never discover one, but here's a picture for reference. On a side note, FAMAS is an assault rifle that uses burst fire. It's hard to compare to other assault rifles, but I would put it on the same level as the AK-47. Then we arrive at marksman rifles, which are basically snipers. The MK12 SPR and the M39 EMR are very similar weapons. Both will do well in long-range combat and work well with long scopes. The other marksman rifle is the Mosin Nagant. The Mosin stands out from other rifles because of its slow firing speed and large shots. It's a rare but difficult to use gun that I usually avoid. The last gun in the special section is the M249, more commonly known as Redacted. This is the rarest and most powerful gun in the game. If you find this weapon, don't walk away. Finally, I want to go over pistols. The O238, M9, and Glock form the trio of pistols in the game. Recently, Survive.io began to allow double pistols. Now these may look cool, but quite frankly, they're nothing to get that excited over. Sometimes I will even use a singular pistol over a double pistol. In short, the M9 is the worst, the OT is a good snipery pistol, while the Glock is a decent machine gun substitute. So there we are, every gun in the game, but knowledge of singular weapons is not useful unless you know how to pair them together. One of the best combos is between shotguns and assault rifles. In any case, always have a shotgun. If you cannot find a shotgun, use a close range machine gun and an assault rifle. My favorite 3 specific combos are MP220 and AK-47, M870 and DP-28, and MP220 and M39 EMR. Knowing when to use a gun separates gun experts from average players. Shotguns should be used exclusively at 1x range. SMGs, pistols, and shotguns for 2x range. LMGs, marksman rifles, and assault rifles for anything above 4x scope. Constantly change between weapons as opponents get closer or farther away. Some additional tactical tips. Alternate your guns in succession for rapid fire. Always have your guns fully loaded and ready to fire. Pick up all types of ammo even if you think you won't use it. Finally, remember to shoot where you think your opponent will be, not where they are now. That's all I have for this guide. If you want to see more quick Survive.io tips, check out my quick guide. If you want to see top guns ranked, see Septis's video. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. ComClix, out.